Jacob. Today I'm going to be doing a piece from Macbeth, and I will be reading the part from Macbeth. Thank you. Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle towards my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat of present brain? Oh. I see thee still, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshallest me the way I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. My eyes have made the fools of their senses. Look! Or else worth all the rest. Oh, I see thee still, and on thy blade and dudgeon, gouts of blood, which were not so before. There's no such thing! It is the bloody business which informs us to mine eyes. Now, of the one half worth, nature sings dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. Witchcraft celebrates pale hate's offerings, and withered murder, alarmed by his sentinel the wolf, who howls with his watch, thus with his stealthy pace, with Tarquin's ravaging stride toward his design. Move like a ghost. A sure and firm setter. Hear not my steps which way they walk, for fear thy very stones prate of my whereabouts, and take the present horror from the time which now suits with it. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee. To heaven, or to hell. Thank you.
So, let me guess. What is it this time? Food. No. Oh, Lady Macbeth. I know, she's like a total diva. She's like mean to everybody on set. She's even mean to you, for crying out loud.
It's not Lady Macbeth. She's just a name. She sells tickets, okay?
Okay. Alright. What is it? Is it the costumes? Because we just got a new shipment, and it shouldn't really be a big
It's
deal.
Macbeth.
I know, right? I mean, the guy's like wacko. I mean, he's like out there, dude. I mean, this is one of the biggest stages that there is. And you could have hired Benedict Cumberbatch, and you pulled this guy. I mean, he could have come out of a cabin in the woods, for all we know.
Be serious. Okay, the guy's great.
Yeah, he is great. I mean,
He's going to be the best Macbeth this stage has ever seen. But he's got problems. Now I need you to clean him up. Go get him a doctor or something. Just help the guy.
Hey, Jacob, man. How's it going? Jake? Hey, you know, we were really worried about you about that last rehearsal. You know, that crazy meltdown you had, bro. That was pretty crazy. Hey, Jacob. You'll be alright. I mean, do you need a doctor or something? Or do you think maybe you could just cool down on the method acting a little bit? Just a little bit cool, Jacob. Alright, that's fine too. That's great. Yeah, did you hear about what they're having tonight, Jacob? Well, we having Chinese. One of my favorites. Hey, Jakey, so which floor? You going to?
My name's Macbeth.
I've done the deed.
Lady Macbeth says her line.
Didst thou not hear a noise?
Lady Macbeth says her line.
When?
Lady Macbeth says her line.
As I descended.
Lady Macbeth says her line.
Hark! Who lies in the second chamber?
Lady Macbeth says her line.
Oh, this is a sorry sight.
Lady Macbeth says her line. You got a problem?
How am I supposed to do this without my wife?
Look, Sandy's a big name, okay? Just bear with me. Okay. Look. She's got a lot of things to do. She's got a lot of places to go. But if you think about it, she's gonna fill up these seats, like, insanely.
I am the king!
All right. You know what? I'm sick of it. First, you threatened me in the elevator. Now you're giving me a hard time here. You are going to have one of the biggest audiences an actor has ever seen. I hired you, okay? Now, if you screw this up one more time, I will fire you. Now, let's do that again.
To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares, and to that dauntless temper of his mind he hath a wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There is none but he whose being I do fear, and under him my genius is rebuked, as it is said Mark Antony's was by Caesar's. Banquo. Banquo! Thy soul's flight, if it should find heaven, must find it tonight.
Where's the director?
So, first it's Lady Macbeth. Now the director isn't showing up. You got a problem.
Are you hurting people?
No! I've been hurting anybody. I've been hurting anybody.
Jacob.
My name's Macbeth.
Macbeth. I just want to ask you something. Where is the director?
Directors, cast members, and lighting crew, it's all for nothing. Why do we need them? You treat me like a parent that says what they're told to say. I don't know why I'm saying these words. I'm a parent, and I do what you tell me to do. But I'm not a parent. I'm not an actor. When I was a young boy, my mother told me the stories of my family. When I was 3 years old, she was murdered. It's okay. But I continued the tradition. I studied my family to learn the greatness of my mother and where she came from. These beautiful people. And you know what I found? My great-great-great-grandfather, my far-off ancestor, was King Macbeth. But you didn't know that there was a real King Macbeth. Just a character. Shakespeare didn't make him up. He was a real king. And his blood was in my veins. But I discovered something. When I went to memorize the lines for this show, I already knew them. I just didn't have to memorize. Because I am Macbeth. I'm not an ancestor. I'm the reincarnation. And I've come here to show the world my greatness and to fulfill the prophecy. I don't know where the director is. No more than I know where Lady Macbeth is. All I know is where you are.
Hello?
This
is a tale told by an idiot full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Jacob, Beth, I don't even care anymore. You're fired. Okay? You've been freaking out everyone in this theater. Okay? If you're going to leave the dressing room and this theater, and if you take one step on my property or anywhere near my house, I will kill you. Get out.
Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle towards my head. Come. Let me clutch thee. Have they not? Yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat of pressing spring? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshallest me in the way I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. As I made the fools of the other senses. I see thee still. And on thy blade and dudgeon, gouts of blood, which were not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Now, over the one-half world, nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. Witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offerings, and withered murder, alarmed by his sentinel the wolf, who howls with his watch, thus with his stealthy pace, with dark and ravishing stride toward his design. Moves like a ghost. Usher and firm setter, do not my steps a trembling walk, for fear thy very stones prate of my whereabouts. And take the present horror from the time which now suits with it. Whilst I threat he lives. Words to the heat of the too cold breath gives. I go and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for 'tis a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.